Hello everyone, John Ensz from the Inman Museum again. Coming to you this week, once more from the 1880 farmstead at the museum. Here's the back of the Wilkie house, which we looked at last week. Wanted to share a few more of the buildings here. Of course, there's the outhouse. But in particular today, wanted to take you on a little tour of this little building here right outside the back door, which is the old summer kitchen. Most farmsteads, even to houses in town, had a summer kitchen in the old days. As there was no air conditioning, often no fans or any way to stay cool in a hot Kansas summer. And so summer kitchens were built as a place where cooking and canning, butchering, things that produced heat, where fires needed to be lit, could be done. These buildings were also used as laundry rooms sometime. This particular one does not have any laundry items in it, but it wasn't unusual to do laundry. Oftentimes the water would be heated in here and so forth. As you come in the door on the right side is an old table. Underneath are some big crocks. It's a large 30-gallon crock that was used to cure hams and bacon by the Irvin Knoxstead family. Their family donated it to the museum. And on the top are other large kettles, basins, used in everything from baking bread to butchering to making soap, and of course washing clothes and the many things that went with farm life. Up here hanging on the rafters is one of the hooks used to hang a hog on butchering day. Over here we have a small kerosene stove that would be used for cooking and heating water. Here on the wall there's a few interesting artifacts. There's an old ricer, and then this little device here with the initials LM is a hide scraper used to scrape hides after an animal had been butchered. One of the more important and interesting pieces of furniture or equipment in a summer kitchen, at least here in Kansas and in Mennonite communities, was the miagropa, which is what you see in front of you here. And a small fire or a fire could be built down below, built into brick, and into the brick miagropa was a large kettle or cauldron, quite deep. This has a stick to stir with, of course the chimney going up. The miagropa had many uses. It was used on butchering day to render everything from lard to cracklins. It was also used to heat water on wash day, used for different cooking methods, many uses. In miagropa is a Plattdeutsch word, Low German, often spoken among the Mennonites, that came from Russia. My parents tell me, they're both fluent in that language, gropa is the Plattdeutsch word for kettle or cauldron. However, mia in Plattdeutsch means more. Large or big would be grot. So really this should be a grotgropa, and they were really unsure why it was always called a miagropa, but I guess it could be translated into more of a kettle, more of a cauldron. If anybody knows the answer to that, I'd love it if you'd let me know in the comments below what you think. An old kitchen cabinet here, some hams curing. Over here on the wall is a saw. This would have been used during butchering to cut the large bones. Over here on the table we have some of the sausage making devices, sausage stuffers, some that could be worked by hand, a large one that was used to crank sausage into the casing, and down here is a scale apparatus to weigh the different hams and things that you were fixing. There are a couple cream separators in the summer kitchen as well. The one over here in the corner is actually an old McCormick Deering cream separator, and there's some cream cans, milk, and even some old International Harvester cream separator oil cans up here that somebody had kept. So the summer kitchen, a very important part of a farm life in the summer. Kept the house cool so you didn't have all those heat producing stoves, wood stoves, and fires going in your house. And here the family would cook meals in the summer as well as clean their clothes and heavy use on butchering day. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the summer kitchen at the Inman Museum, and I hope you come see it in person sometime. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.